the hands together on the second page of Waltz from Adventures of Ivan. Alright, so we are going to continue on the second page as we started in the last measure of the first page. So we can use the regular sustain pedal, if you recall, on the last page. Sounds like this. Now we're going to continue along that vein with the same rhythm. The right hand is playing a dotted quarter, followed by an eighth note, followed by a quarter note. The left hand is playing quarter note chords. Now one thing to take note of is that every chord in the left hand in this segment is accented. So they want each to be played with emphasis. Right? So when we're putting the hands together, we'll start on the top of the second page with our right hand forefinger on G flat. And this is 2 G flats above middle C. The left hand is going to be only a little bit different than it was at the end of the first page. The thumb will be on G flat, 3 finger on D, and 5 finger on B flat. That's the chord. So we'll use our sustain pedal and we'll play this together. Sounds odd, but it's because it's in a sequence. It's going to sound better in the next measure. The next measure, the right hand's playing the same thing. We'll have G flat, 4 finger, 3 finger F, 2 finger E flat, and the left hand playing G flat, D flat this time, B flat chord. Now the third measure, same 3 notes in the right hand, same rhythm, G flat, F, E flat. The left hand playing G flat, 4 finger on middle C, 5 finger B flat. Now you can hear how the right hand and the left hand come in together on these measures, but then the left hand comes in next with its second repetition of the chord, then the right hand, and then they're together on the last of the 3 notes. So this whole sequence, I'm going to start on the last measure of the first page. I'm going to play the whole 4 measure sequence that has the same pattern. Here we go. And that's that. Now we're going to move on to some different things. Our right hand's going to have 4 finger on F, 2 F's above middle C, and the left hand is going to be on F below middle C with your pinky. Now, both hands in this measure playing quarter notes. So we'll play our F's, then right hand goes to 2 finger D flat below the F, and then the left hand's going to jump up to play F and G above middle C. Then the right hand's going to play thumb on B flat, and the left hand will play the same F and G. Now, this next one, the right hand is going to be playing 2 finger on C above middle C. The left hand will be playing E and A with the 3 and 1 finger. They're both playing quarter notes to begin, but then the right hand has the little grace note, 4 finger on E flat and then 3 finger on D. So the little grace note followed by the quarter note, like that. And then the thumb on the right hand will play G flat. Now while the right hand's playing those 2 things, the left hand's playing its chord, the same E and A, but it's a half note, so it just gets held while the right hand's playing it. So the whole measure together is, and that's how that one goes. Now this whole line sounds like this. Now here I'm starting at the top of the second page. going to start off with our right hand playing a chord. They're going to play, it's going to have a dotted half note in the first measure of the second line, tied to a dotted half note in the second measure. So it just holds this chord for 2 whole measures. It's going to have pinky on B flat above middle C, 2 finger on F, and thumb on D flat. That's the chord. Now the right hand comes in first, as the left hand has its quarter rest, and then the left hand, while the right hand's holding the chord, will play its thumb on middle C, 2 finger B flat, 3 finger A flat, 4 finger G, 3 finger A flat. Now we're going to start a section where the right hand is going to play the same chord for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 measures, and they're all going to be staccato quarter note chords, while the left hand takes over the melody. So in this third measure of the second line here, our left hand begins the measure because our right hand has a quarter rest. So the left hand will play the thumb on A below middle C. Now that's a dotted quarter note, followed by an eighth note, followed by a quarter note. That's what our left hand rhythm is. Then our right hand comes in with its staccato chord. It's going to have thumb on D sharp, right above middle C, 3 finger on A, and 5 finger on C sharp above that. So left hand first, then the left hand plays 2 finger G sharp, then both hands come in together with the left hand playing F sharp and the right hand playing the same chord. Now the left hand will hold its F sharp because it's tied into the next measure to an eighth note. And thus the right hand will actually play again to start that fourth measure of the line, followed by the left hand crossing your thumb under to the F below F sharp. Then they're going to come in together with the left hand playing E flat. Now that's a dotted quarter note, so the right hand will come in again. Then the left hand 3 finger goes to D flat. Now the left hand and the right hand will come in together. Left hand playing 4 finger on the C below middle C. This is another dotted quarter, eighth note quarter rhythm. Now the right hand will come in again. Left hand 3 finger D flat, and then they come in together. 2 finger on E flat for the left hand. Now it's tied across the measure to an eighth note. So the right hand will come in again while it's still holding that E flat. Then the left hand comes in, thumb on F. Then you cross your 3 finger up to F sharp, and both right and left hands come in together. Then right hand plays again. Left hand comes in, 2 finger G sharp. Now this whole line sounds like this. So you can hear how the hands play off each other. It's great. Now we're going to do the third line. The right hand will continue that same chord, G sharp, A, C sharp, with the thumb 3 and 5. And the left hand will be playing thumb on A right below middle C. It's got a lot of the dotted quarter followed by an eighth followed by a quarter tied to the next measure. It's got a lot of that rhythm. Now we're going to do that again. Right and left hands will come in together. Right hand plays next. Then the left hand comes in 2 finger G sharp. Then they go together. Left hand 3 finger F sharp. Now it's tied, so it's going to hold its note while the right hand plays again. Left hand plays 2 finger G sharp. Then they come in together. Left hand playing 3 finger F sharp. Right hand plays again. Left hand crosses thumb under to F. Now we're going to do something different for the right hand. It's still going to be playing quarter note chords staccato, but it's going to be a little bit different. So we start this third measure of the third line by putting our 3 finger on E flat for the left hand, and this is a dotted half note, so it gets held for the whole measure. Now here you can use your middle pedal if you have one to help sustain that left hand while not sustaining the right hand. So we're playing our E flat with the left hand, and then our right hand will come in after a quarter rest, playing this chord. Little finger on F above middle C, 2 finger on middle C, and thumb on A. So now left hand comes in playing 2 finger E. That's accented, so we'll put a little emphasis on that. The right hand's going to sharp everything. It's going to be playing F sharp, little finger, C sharp, 2 finger, and then the A sharp with the thumb. Left hand goes back to 3 finger E flat. Right hand goes back down to A, C, and F. Left hand goes to 2 finger E. Right hand sharps everything again. A sharp, C sharp, F sharp. Now we're going to go back to a reprise of what we were doing in the second and a little bit of the third lines. We're going to have the right hand playing staccato quarter chords, and it's going to be playing the thumb on D sharp, 3 finger A, 5 finger C sharp again. So it's got a quarter rest to start, so our left hand will begin. It has thumb on A, then the right hand comes in, then the left hand 2 finger G sharp, then they come in together with the left hand playing F sharp. It's tied and held, so the right hand comes in again. Left hand thumb crosses under to F, then the hands come in together with the left hand playing 3 finger on E flat. Right hand plays again because this is a dotted quarter. Then the left hand plays 4 finger D flat. And here in the next measure, they're going to come in together. Left hand playing C below middle C. Right hand comes in next. Left hand playing D flat. Then they come in together with left hand playing E flat. Now it's held, so the right hand will come in next. Then the left hand puts its thumb on F. Then they come in together with left hand playing 3 finger crossed up to F sharp. Now these are 8th notes, so the left hand's going to play 2 finger G sharp. Then they come in together with left hand playing thumb on A. Then cross your 2 finger up to B. Now we're going to do a different chord a bunch of times. The right hand will now be playing the chord, thumb on E above middle C. And then you can put your 4 finger or your 3 finger on B flat. And then you play your 4 or 5 finger on C above middle C. It's still staccato. This is simile, you'll notice on your music. So even though they don't write the staccato dots, they mean staccato. So you can still use your middle pedal if you like. Then the left hand will be playing dotted quarter note, followed by an 8th, followed by a quarter. So the thumb will start on middle C, and it'll come in together with the right hand's chord. Now this is a dotted quarter, so the right hand comes in next. Then the left hand 2 finger, B flat. Then they come in together with the left hand playing A. So same chord in the right hand in the next measure. And it's going to play first because the left hand has an 8th rest. This is the 5th line. So the left hand comes in now playing a string of 8th notes. 4 finger on G sharp below middle C. Then they play together with the left hand playing A with a 3 finger. Then left hand goes to 2 finger B flat. Then they come in together with thumb on middle C. Cross the 3 finger up to D flat in the left hand. Then they come in together The left hand has a dotted quarter, eighth quarter rhythm again. So the left hand will be playing 2-finger on E flat above middle C. Right hand comes in next. Then the left hand, 3-finger D flat. Then they come in together with the thumb crossing down to middle C. Then we have the right hand coming in first again, because the left hand has an 8th rest. And it's going to play that same string of 8th notes that it did 2 measures ago. So right hand. Then the left hand plays 4-finger G sharp. Then they come in together with left hand playing 3-finger A. Then 2-finger B flat. Then thumb on middle C. Then cross the 3-finger to D flat. And there is another repeat of the second measure of this line, with both hands coming in together. Left hand has 2-finger on E flat, except, I should point out it's, E natural for the right hand chord. I'm just checking to make sure that's staying the same everywhere. Looks like it. Okay, so coming in together, right hand plays its chord again. Then left hand plays 3-finger D flat, and then they come in together with the left hand playing thumb on middle C. Then they're going to repeat the first and third measures of this line, with the right hand coming in first because the left hand has an 8th rest. Then they play the same string of 8th notes again, 4-finger G sharp. Then they come in together with 3-finger on A, then 2-finger B flat, and then come in together with the thumb on middle C, then cross the 3-finger up to D flat. Now you may be wondering what the 4th and 5th lines sound like all together. So I'm going to play the 4th and the 5th lines. Here we go. And that is the second page with hands together. Have fun.